Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name's Samantha. I'm the owner, operator, and creator of Knotty Reads, and I crochet bookish items like book sleeves, Kindle accessories, and I'm working on a couple other little cozy things for readers. So in today's video, I figured you guys could hang out with me while I make something, and we just chill, have fun, and I'll go over a couple things about Knotty Reads. So how did Knotty Reads start? I actually was not really looking to start a small business. I am not even gonna lie to you. But I've been crocheting since I was really young, and I mostly just crocheted like pot holders and, you know, scrunchies and other things that really didn't amount to much. That was just something that I'd always done because my grandma always does that, and she gives us those things for Christmas. So it kind of started out just more of a hobby, but then I was sitting there one day and I was like, you know what? I think I can make some money off of this, because who doesn't love a good side hustle? So basically I wanted to make cute things for readers to keep their books and their e-readers safe in bags, or if you have small children, you can keep them safe from them holding it, throwing it, or taking stuff out of your book like my kids like to do. But I figured other readers would love the stuff that I was creating also, so I just kind of started, and I looked up a couple of patterns, and here we are. But I wanted to do bookish items specifically because the book community is just so great. They're so fantastic. And not just my friends that I've made in the book community, because I've got several friends that are on my Insta page, and they are fantastic people. But just in general, everybody's super supportive of a lot of different things, whether it be a small business or like you trying to just basically talk about the books that you're reading. But I love the book community. Everybody's cool. They're like, you know, we're all in the same brainwave. What's your favorite item to make? So that one's really hard because I do love making all of them, but I think book sleeves are my favorite because they're quick. I can have them done in like I don't know, 2.5 hours, where some of my other projects take a lot longer. But there's also the possibilities behind making these. Like, you can customize these a lot more. I say customize them. Just the difference in the colors. Like, by the time I'm done with this one, it's going to be super pretty. Just the yarn in general has all of these different colors. And so when you actually create something with yarn like this, it doesn't all just look the same. It's not all cohesive. All these colors will be tied into each other at some point, and it will look really cool. And they make me feel like I'm doing something productive, even if I'm just chilling on my couch. Because that's what I do. And right now I'm dealing with a knot. But I sit on my couch and I crochet, and I watch TV with my husband and my kids, and that's just what we do. I sit there and do this and multitask more than anything. And that was one of the reasons I started making the crochet, like the Kindle pillows, the e-reader pillows, because I liked being able to have something to prop my Kindle up on while I was crocheting or while I was reading. Or not reading, but like sitting and watching TV. See, what's the next one? What's the hardest item to make? It is probably going to be my Kindle pillows. I'm not even going to lie to you about it. The reason being is because they do take a lot of time. It's not that they're impossible. They just, like my adult rated one, that one has so many rounds in it that it's kind of, if I don't have all the rounds done, I will lose track. And I've had to restart them more times than I can count. So I bought something today, but my kid took it to bed with him. But it's a Pop-It fidget toy that is a row counter. So that one's gonna definitely help when I'm making like my Kindle pillows and my plushies, because plushies do take a lot of time also.
How long does it take?
How long does it take to make a book sleeve? So I've already covered that. It usually takes me about 2.5 hours, just depending on if I'm having to do a lot with my kiddos that day. Or if it's, you know, like they've already went to bed and I'm dealing with a small bout of insomnia. So then I'll just, you know, break out some yarn, because I do keep quite a bit of yarn. You can't see it because I don't have any real special place to put it right now. But with my yarn, I just come in here, I'll grab some out of my little bin and just make a whole evening of it. It's super fun. I like creating things for other people to use, or just basically just gifts, really, for my friends, is really where all of this started, on me wanting to make bookish items because I couldn't afford Christmas. And I'm not even gonna lie about it. I couldn't afford to send them anything for Christmas, and I like giving gifts. It's like a love language type of thing. So that being said, we'll go to the next one. What kind of yarn do you use? So it really just depends on if I'm making a plushie. I use and I just started using it, Premier Parfait Chunky. That one is very soft. I'll show you. I've got one already right here. So look at it. It's all velvety, super soft, makes real nice plushies. I've got some stuff I gotta work on with this. And then for my Kindle pillows, I use the Yarn Bee Cozy Occasion from Hobby Lobby. I do use that one. And then with my Kindle sleeves and my book sleeves, I love this yarn from Hobby Lobby. This right here, I have no idea who made it, what company does anything with this, because this is my grandma's leftovers. And I wanted to see what kind of stuff I could make out of it, because my grandma has a whole building in her front yard full of sewing supplies and crocheting stuff that I go shopping over there, if you get what I'm saying. So I use mostly the Yarn Bee and the I Love This yarn, but I have been venturing out to new stuff, so it's been pretty cool. What is your most popular product so far? So far, I would have to say my adult rated pillow. Between that and my Kindle pillow, they're running a tight race on how many orders I have received on them. But I didn't, you know, people love having the pillow for the convenience of, you know, being able to prop their Kindle up.
What is something that you didn't expect about running a small business?
I did not realize, actually, how much time goes into everything. And I do mean everything. The photo taking, the editing of your videos, processing the orders, making the orders, which, I mean, I knew that took a while, but, and then, like, just all the back-end stuff that no one really prepares you for. I mean, you can watch videos all day long of people starting businesses on YouTube, and they don't ever really, like, give you a good representation of how much time it truly takes to get everything up and running with a small business. And crocheting is only part of it. I mean, I've got my Shopify website up now. That took some time. Taking my pictures and editing my videos really takes the time. And then posting everything on social media, because I want to be social media present and not just posting every once in a while. So far I've been very consistent for about a week. This will be my second YouTube video, and I've been staying consistent on all the rest of my social media platforms. But basically you are the marketing team, the shipping department, the customer service. You take care of all of it, and it is very daunting some days.
Sorry. Next question.
What is the product that you want to make next? So I'm really wanting to expand my book accessories, my bookish accessories. So I'm looking at, I dropped all that yarn. I'm looking at doing a couple of different things, like my reading related plushies, whether it be an actual figure with a book in its hand or something like I ordered a pattern for Cerberus off of Harry Potter, the three-headed dog. Just, I want to do stuff like that, or maybe make more desk-ish items, or like bookshelf-ish items. But I'm also looking at doing AirPod cases, because I have a lot of friends that do listen to audiobooks, and I feel like those are really good gifts too. But we'll get to some more, not so much businessy stuff, but like more personal stuff about me. Anyways, next question. What's your current favorite book, or what are you reading? Right now, I'm reading Truly, Madly, Deeply by L.J. Shin. Not sure how to pronounce the last name. And it's one of our travel book club books. Not sure how much I'm loving it right this minute, because I only made it like a chapter in last night before I fell asleep. And I know it's crazy to fall asleep while reading a book. It's really not. But I did give it a go. I gave it my best shot. But that's what I've got going on right now. I still need to finish putting annotations in here to ship this book off. And that is actually my plan for today, to finish working on that. But we're gonna hopefully do a great job with that. The last question is, what is your dreams for Knotty Reads? My dream is to keep growing, whether that be a community within mutual friends, making more bookish items that more people want. I just want there to be like a cozy corner for people to read in, without there being anything else in the world involved. And I say that, like, my main reason for reading, and the reason I like to read, is to escape. It is a hobby for me. I want to get away from the real world for a little while and not have anything else going on besides the world that the book has brought to me. But I just want people to see me and recognize that this is a safe space for reading, and I'm not going to judge you. We listen and we don't judge here. But anyways, that is all for today. Thanks for coming and hanging out with me. If you like this video, be sure to like and subscribe and comment below what your current read is. I would love to hear what you guys are reading. That is all for today's Q&A. Thanks so much for hanging out with me. I really do appreciate it. If you like this video, be sure to like and subscribe and comment down below what your current read is, because I'm always looking to enlarge my TBR. And I'll see you on the next video. Okay, bye!